Hi folks, welcome to a remote filming experience. Not quite at the Hoard. I'm out visiting my son in South Central PA. So that's the view across the street from his place. And here we are. Let me show you what I've been up to. I've mentioned only a million times that he works at a winery and a cider mill. They make hard cider. Jack's Hard Cider, and he brought home this hoard of pumps from basically the scrap pile. They were when they need a pump for circulating the water, or the let's call it the leftovers after you make cider. A lot of times when a pump fails, they just bang, put a new one right on there. So they were stacking them up. This is 4 out of the 6 that were stacked up. And rather than keep buying them, he asked me to take a look at some of these and see which was wrong with each one of them. So out of the 4 of them, I got 2 of them fixed. This one is a little bit smaller. This has like the 5 horsepower motor on it, but you can see the recoil really doesn't match and the thing is twisted. So this one just needed a recoil, no big deal. That was pretty easy. This one next to it just needed a little love and attention, and it fired right up. And you can see this one's the 9 horsepower. Now the next 2 get a lot more interesting. This one is rock seized. I took the recoil off and put a bar across the motor and tried to turn it, and it wouldn't turn. It looks like it's got the most miles on it too. It looks like it's pounded pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take this one home, and it's going to be parts. I got to, take it off the stand and figure out if the impeller's locked up or if the engine is trash. So there's that one. This one here had a feeling like it was seized, but when I pulled the recoil off, right, which 1, 2, 3, I was able to turn it backwards. So I turned it backwards, and then when I went to turn it forward, it seemed to be pushing up against like fluid or something. So I checked the oil, and the oil was completely overfilled. I mean, like I took probably about a half a gallon of gas, oil, water mix out of it. Really nasty smelling stuff. You can see some of it right there. I pulled the plug out of it and I turned it over. It's not seized up. So this one has the potential to run again also. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it home and give it a little bit of love and attention at home. I'm hoping between this one and this one to come up with a third running pump. So he's getting them back alive. These things on eBay, they go, the 9 horsepower one goes for about $360, give or take a little bit. The 5 horsepower one's like $299. So getting the 2 of them back to him I mean, it's the major part of $700 worth of pumps, which is pretty cool. So it was interesting working on them, getting the whole pile and figuring out what was wrong with each one. This one has the same recoil as my son's Baja Warriors. So before we invested in buying a whole engine to tear apart, right? Before buying this guy, I wanted to make sure it would run. And what I did was I used the recoil from that on that motor, and he needed the plug elsewhere, the Bosch plug. So it cost us $100 for that motor. You know, we had Insider Club coupon and all that. So it cost us $100 for the motor. But the recoil starters, they go for about $25 on eBay, and the plug's about $5. So we recycled, you know, we used $30 out of it. But now he's got a pump ready to go. If not, if they make cider and they need to circulate and they don't have a running pump, he's got to, you know, go out and buy a pump immediately and spend another $300-400. This way, for $100, he's got a fully functional pump and a backup now. So he's got 2 of them ready to go. Anyway, folks, always interesting to kind of get a pile of scrap pumps, and then you kind of analyze them and go through them, make an assessment, what could be fixed, what can't, and then you kind of go forward from there. Anyway, folks, I really want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and please get out there and enjoy all your days. Bye now, folks.